Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Okay, for your past position. Guys, my fingers are peeling. There's a spiritual reason why. This is a physical manifestation of something spiritual. I am shedding a lot of skin. So the magician, hilariously enough, I'm shedding a lot of skin, and it's very positive actually. So don't be grossed out by it, or don't be scared of it. It's not contagious. Not that you could catch it anyways, but it's not contagious. Contagious. Potential future for Taurus. That's the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you are building something. So we have your, and then overall energy, you have the Temperance, card of Sagittarius, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you're transmuting something that didn't work. I'm getting that you're working on transmuting an energy that didn't work before to make it work this time. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse in the past and the Magician. Funny enough, that's exactly it. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I'm feeling like some of you might have had some difficult moments as pertaining to your finances and also your stability. I'm also getting that some of you might have really wanted something to happen. Some of you might be single and you don't want to be single anymore. Also, some of you might have been forced into singlehood. Maybe you found out that someone you were dealing with was dealing with other people. So you decided to be single. But I'm getting here that let me see the binding agent, the fool, the outcast, which is the fool. Yeah. So you're leaving a state of lack behind. The Ace of Water. Yes, 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 yes. And the Salamanders. This is transmutation. Salamander represents fire, energy, transmutation. I'm getting here that some of you, you're leaving a state of lack behind. Some of you might have been really trying to get something across the board. Some of you might have been struggling financially even. I know with coronavirus, a lot of people have been furloughed. A lot of people have been, in financial constraint. I'm getting, but it's in many ways, the way I'm seeing it is like the universe or God, whatever you want to call it, is working to, this period has been a period of lessons for you. And in many ways, all the things that didn't work out have just pushed you. Because it's funny, because when I think about it, and I'm not saying that this necessarily has anything to do with the quarantine, but when I think about it, it makes me feel like female issue in reverse, the crossroads. When I think about it, I remember when quarantine had started, I started saying this thing, and I started saying that we're all being forced, that Saturn is forcing all of us to have to sit with ourselves and look at the decisions that we've made and look at the life that we've created for ourselves and really have to take accountability for where we are in many ways. And I feel like that's the big lesson with this quarantine. There's always an energetic reason for physical things, as above, so below. When you see something happening in the physical world, understand that there's a spiritual something happening as well. Some people might say spiritual war, battle of the energies, whatever, but there's a spiritual symbolism behind every physical thing, and this is a physical symbolism behind every spiritual thing. They're all, again, as above, so below. What is bound on earth is bound in heaven, like it's written in the Bible. So I feel like a lot of you are, if you haven't already, with the Fool here, it makes me feel like you're coming to realize, because with the Ace of Cups coming up to clarify this card, it makes me feel like some of you, the Ace of Cups and the Salamander, I feel like some of you might have settled in life. You might have settled as pertaining to your job, your career. You might have settled as pertaining to relationships that you were involved in. You might have settled as pertaining to a lot of different aspects about life, within life, about yourself, within yourself. I'm getting an energy here that there's definitely been some settling happening. And one way or another, some of you might have also been in a relationship where the person wasn't taking you seriously, or you wanted to get married and the person didn't want to, or they wanted to get married but you didn't want to. And the reason you didn't want to was because something about the relationship was not secure enough to you. Maybe the passion was missing. I'm getting here like it looked good on paper. I'm hearing the words, it looked good on paper. So some of you might have had a life that looked good on paper, but in reality, it wasn't your life. It wasn't what fulfilled you. It wasn't what got you up in the morning. It wasn't, if it was a relationship, it might have been good on paper. The person might have ticked all the right boxes, but they just didn't tick that necessary box. They just didn't, there was something, it's like there was an incremental part of what you wanted. And I'm getting, it's like, I'm also getting this because with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and then the Fool and the Magician, it's like this has been a recurring thing. We have two cards of major alchemy here. The Fool and the Temperance as the overall energy, the Temperance, and the Magician. So there's definitely again been an energy here of, and then look, under the Temperance, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you are manifesting someone back into your life. I have to also say that. Some of you are manifesting someone back into your life and it's going to be successful. But those of you that are not manifesting anybody back into your life, or someone is manifesting you back into their life, one way or another, I feel like there's going to be success as pertaining to it. How far the success goes, meaning if you guys end up getting married or whatever, is depending completely on the individuals. But the way I'm seeing it, it's funny because I'm noticing and I'm talking about how my skin has been shedding and there's a spiritual reason why. And I'm noticing the snake right here shedding skin. And then the Fool is also naked, which is giving me a deep sense of, and then the female issue is the one that moves, that walks between worlds, is an energy of the crossroads. You are no longer in the crossroads. I feel like a lot of you have lived a maybe life, you know. You've tried to take the road of least resistance. For example, you might have married the person that was least resistant, or you might have gone in a relationship with the people that you felt were most likely to accept you or to like you or would not cheat on you, or you might have gotten the job that was most likely to keep you employed. But I'm getting, it's like there's a passion. And you have to remember, Taurus, you're ruled by Venus. So passion plays a big part. And it's funny because we have Sun in Taurus right now. So happy birthday, Taurus. But passion plays a big part in your reality. Passion plays a big part in your life. Passion plays a big part in how you perceive yourself and what you do and how you feel about what you do and where you go from where you. And I feel like there's an energy here that has just finally come in and has forced you to look at all the decisions that you've taken in your life that have gotten to this place. And there's been a shedding happening, or there is a shedding happening, where you are no longer settling in life or in love or in career. You are manifesting the life that you want. And with the female issue in reverse, I'm getting this energy of almost like no more crossroads. No more standing, looking left, looking right. Do I want to go here? Do I want to go there? It's funny because I'm getting this image of, you guys can find this clip on YouTube. It's Tina Turner. And she was doing an interview with Oprah. This was years ago, early 2000s, maybe late 1990s. And she was doing an interview with Oprah, and she was in her French Riviera house. Again, you can look this up on YouTube. She has a video. I know Taurus loves luxury, so you guys will love it. And she was doing a tour of a house on the French Riviera in France, overlooking Monaco, the world's most expensive city or town or whatever, or country, world's most expensive country. And she was, she walked up to this like lounge chair, and she said something like, I saw the chair used to be owned by Louis the Fourth or Louis the something, like a king, a French king. And she said she saw it at an auction and she liked it and she couldn't figure out any reason why she couldn't have it. And I feel like that's exactly where some of you are getting to, or most of you are getting to, where it's like, I see it, I like it, I manifest, I own it. Like that's how I'm getting it. You see it, you want it, you manifest it, you own it. It's what this energy is. It's no longer about like settling, because I've been, if you guys remember, I've been saying a lot about settling in this reading, and I feel like a lot of you have been settling in life, in love, in whatever else. No more settling, Taurus. No more settling. You see it, you want it, you manifest, you own it. is how I'm seeing this happening. And you might not come in one day, it might not come in 10 days, it might not come in 30 days, it might not come in 50 days, but when you manifest it, it will come. The universe will open the roads the roads through the path of least resistance sometimes. Other times, because I don't even believe that. A lot of people say that magic works through the path of least resistance. I don't really agree with that. I agree with it to some degree, but one thing I've come to learn is that miracles can happen. And I've definitely seen a lot of miracles happen. So, in the way that I'm seeing it, you're setting your intention. Some of you might have manifested during this full moon in Scorpio. Like, I'm getting a radical shift in life. And also, you're only taking with you from this past lesson. Again, with this woman being naked, the outcast here, the nakedness it gives me this sense of vulnerability, like this deep sense of vulnerability, this deep sense of owning your truth, speaking your truth, standing by your truth, and not backing down. You are deciding to be yourself in entirety. I'm also noticing a lot of the red and the yellow and the orangey kind of colors, like right here, yellow, reddish, pinkish, red, and for some, I noticed it first with the flower, then this, and then I noticed. So I'm getting red represents passion. So I'm definitely feeling like some of you are definitely going for your passions. Now let's see what your potential future is. And I'll call it a potential future because you have the ability to change it. Now this is when, don't these two cards look very similar? With the world in reverse, I'm going to clarify this because usually you want the world upright. But I'm going to clarify this, but there's something I'm feeling the need to say. With the world in reverse, I'm getting this message that, and we had the Four of Cups on the other one, and Ogun pushed through. This is Saturn, and that's funny because that's Saturn energy. With the world in reverse, I'm getting this energy like you are, and then we have the 10 of Fire, 10 of Wands, and the 2 of Earth. Listen, again, and that's that juggling. So with the world in reverse, I feel I'm getting a message that you're no longer letting anybody tell you what you can or what you can't do. Ogun is the god of war, discipline. Ogun is a god, that's Saturnian energy to me. Some also associate Ogun with Mars. So this is very interesting because Ogun is all about technology. So we have Saturn here. This is, for a lot of you, this is about you learning how to not letting, because what does Saturn do in your chart? Some of you might have Saturn in Saturn in Taurus actually, but or you might need to go look at your Saturn placement. But what does Saturn do in your chart? Saturn creates obstruction. Saturn creates blockages because Saturn is like that energy that like dangles a carrot in front of your face and it's like, how badly do you want it? How badly do you want it? You think you want it? Well, if I throw this blockage in your way, are you going to still want it? And if I throw, and that's the energy that I've been getting this whole time that I've been speaking about settling, like finding the path of least resistance, you know, kind of like not wanting to push for things, not wanting to go for things. And with this Saturnian energy in reverse of the world here, it's like you are becoming the master of your own world, is how I'm getting it. You are deciding that you're not going to let the stars, Mercury retrograde, tarot readings even, dictate who you are going to be, who you want to be. You are deciding for yourself. I see it, I want it, I manifest, I own it. I keep getting that ringing in my head. I don't know why. Like that song is just playing in my head. That's why I keep singing it. Sorry if that irritates you guys. But there's going to have to be effort put in because Saturn, one thing you come to learn, and this is something that I had to learn last year, when you set an intention, or when you really start to get to that place of it, and this is more than law of attraction, when you really start to get to that place of understanding yourself and your wants and your needs, that's when in many ways you start to realize all the things that you don't have to make what you want happen. You start to realize all the ways that you fall short, and that's Saturn's job there, to put all those mind blockages to, oh, I'm manifesting $1 million, and all of a sudden now I've just done my taxes and I owe $500, you know, and I don't have the $500, but I'm trying to manifest $1 million or $10,000 or whatever, you know, and that's how Saturn works. How is it I'm trying to manifest this, but now I'm being hit with a $500, you know, fee from the government, or a $5,000 fee from the government, and I have to pay this. You know, I'm trying to manifest a business, but now my credit isn't good and I'm getting denied, because Saturn's job there is to taunt you. Saturn's job there is to push you, but it's not taunting you for no reason. Remember, all energies play a part, even the ones that are considered malefic or negative, they play a part. Saturn governs the third eye, and the third eye represents seeing beyond your two eyes. The third eye is your inner eye, your pineal gland. It's about looking beyond what you can see. So in the physical, and it's about vision. You know, when you close your eye and you see with your inner eye, that's the third eye you're seeing with. So that's Saturn's job here, is to tell you to shut these two physical eyes and pay attention to that third eye, what you're manifesting. And for a while, it might seem like the world is attacking you. It might seem like people have cursed you or they're fighting again, because things might come up. But the more you learn to manifest and you lean into that faith and you lean into that power of, I am the magician, I am the temperance, I am an alchemist, I am a magician. The magician has everything that he needs. And if you notice, he has this like lightning bolt over his head. This is, if you think about it, our body is made of electricity. So this is all about that lightning bolt, that awareness. It's about psyche, opening the psyche. So it's in a place of understanding. The magician has the cup, he has the wand, he has the snake, he has everything. Again, Saturn is going to taunt you, Taurus. Some of you might be going through this right now. Others of you might be coming into this. Keep your eye on the prize. And how is it that they put it? If it were that easy, everybody would do it. A lot of people don't do it because they get too close, locked in the world that they see. They think that the world that they see is the truth. We're in a matrix. I feel like a lot of you would know this. If you've already gotten to this place, then you should understand this. So this is a message on no longer settling, manifesting the shit out of what you want, staying true to it, pushing forward towards it, and getting to that place where you can have what it is that you want. Let's see. Spirit guide message. Tribal spirit dance just popped out, but I'm not going to take it. I'm only taking one. And that spirit dance, that shamanic dancing, pay very close attention to that, because it talks about the sacred mountain, okay? And offerings in reverse, and owl medicine. Owl talks about wisdom. That talks about the third eye. The owl represents the third eye as well. So, and the offering talks about sacrifice. Again, and the offering in reverse. I keep getting this message that do not sacrifice any aspect of who you are or what you believe that you deserve just because the road gets tough. The road is supposed to get tough. That's what Saturn is here to do. And this energy, Ogun, is about the push through. It's about the force. It's a viral energy. It's a viral masculine energy, even maybe. So it's a need for you to push through, Taurus. Let's look at the sacred medicine message. Oh, sorry, the sacred mountain message. Okay, it says, be still and take. That's very interesting. Right off the bat, it says, be still. Peace, be still. Don't get caught up in all that you see around you. You see it, you want it, you manifest, you own it. I'm sorry that I keep singing that damn song. It just keeps coming in my head. Be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Haven't I just been talking about this whole time? Okay. Locate your internal source of power, not the external. Don't be looking for power outside of you. Saturn is the one, the world card literally represents the world. Saturn's box is what they call Pandora's box. It's what keeps us. Pandora is actually a name to one of Saturn's rings, Saturn's moons. It's called Pandora. And that is the aspect of Saturn that actually keeps us in a box, in a cube. If you go and you Google Kabbalah, and for example, those like the what you might call it, those people, what are they called? The Jew, is it the Jew? Even the Muslims, the ones that always usually have a black box, just type in black box Saturn and you see exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, and because it represents Saturn keeping us in a box, in this simulation that we think is real. And the cross is literally when you open the box, that's what makes a cross. A lot of people don't know that. Saturn's cube. Google in Saturn's cube. So that's what the world card represents. But in many ways, the freedom from Saturn's cube as well. So some of you are definitely well on your way to being free from Saturn's cube very, very soon, especially the magician here. Be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power. Meditate, wait. Do not move forward until it feels right. Surrender to stillness. Do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. Again, observe rather than react. Don't wait. Don't react to it. They hit you with that thing. Don't start saying, oh, I hate my life and I hate the world. And no, wait, wait, wait. Peace, be still. Know that you have power and don't let Saturn push you around, because that's what Saturn's job is there, especially in Capricorn. Your native spirit wants you to know, from the vantage point of the sacred mountain, your power grows. In silence, you will find your sacred witness. It is the dwelling place of your soul. In peace, seek and discover your truth. I've been talking about this. No more settling. No more settling. No more jumping for the next thing that comes in just because you want the next man that comes through the door just because you want to feel loved. No more jumping for the next job that comes in because you want a paycheck. You know, I mean, that's not me not saying go quit your job and not, you know, of course, maintain your life, but always keep that higher vantage point, that higher perspective of where you are going, you know, because I'm getting here, no more settling. And that's a Saturnian lesson some of you Sun in Taurus and wherever the Taurus placement hits you might be going through. And Taurus represents the luxuries of life, enjoyment, sex, passion, sensuality. You know, Taurus is Venus in earth energy, where it's about the wine, it's about the luxurious bed, it's about the nice car. You know, Venus is all about your pleasures, your desires, your wants, your loves, what make life worth living. You know, some people have $1 billion, but they can't sleep in their bed at night. You know, they lay on that bed and it feels like they have needles, pins and needles just sticking them, you know, and that's not a healthy place to be. So with the energy, the way I'm getting it is a freedom, it's a blessing, it's a relaxation, it's a peace, you know, with Venus, and Venus actually being in Taurus right now as we speak. I don't know if you guys know that, but Sun and Venus are actually in Taurus right now as we speak. Okay. So in silence, you find your secret witness is willing. Move past the bustle and clatter. Oh, wow. Move past the bustle and clatter of life into sweet quietude. If you are in pain, don't lash out. This is what I was just saying. Go into it until you find the source so that it can be healed. Resist the temptation to indulge in feelings of stress, urgency, and emergency. That's what Saturn is going to be doing. I'm warning you before time. This peace gives birth to your serenity. Seek solitude to listen to the voice of your higher self and awaken your inner wisdom. That's all I have to say. If you like a private reading, check the description box down below this video. If you like a ritual, check the description box down below this video. All the prices and everything should be listed there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Stay blessed, and I wish you the best. I have nothing more to say. I mean, shoo. Stay blessed, guys.